the best steak you'll ever eat. I'm telling you.
Your guy is Mr. Olympia.
I know. Honestly, I don't think it's sunken in yet. Like, we haven't, like, it hasn't sunk in yet.
We haven't slept at all, so I think we need to sleep and maybe it'll sink in.
He wants to make his fun. This is how you throw in a party for bodybuilders. You got pizza, you got steak.
This is ridiculous. This is not a bodybuilding house. MJ set me up. I'm going to work. He set me up. He said to stop by the house. I'm trying to keep this figure tight.
Now we're going off season now. We need to grow. It's time, you know, to level up for next week.
Yeah, that's his word. We level up in this house.
Winning an Olympia title or becoming a pro bodybuilder just doesn't happen in a moment. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. It's years and years of development, right? So, and I'm not just talking about development in terms of, I'm not just talking about development in terms of like the physique, right? Like, that's obvious. But I'm talking about you need to start with the mind. And even more importantly than that, spiritually you need to be right. It all kind of goes hand in hand. Whenever you're mentally off or physically off, you know, they're gonna kind of fuel each other. If you're physically positive and mentally positive, that's gonna fuel each other. So it's kind of a snowball effect, right? You're throwing, you know, fuel on the flame if you're not physically or mentally right. So that's kind of what was happening these last couple of years. Is I was, you know, just distracted in the wrong areas. And once I just kind of honed in on myself and stopped worrying about these other things in life and started just thinking about how to be a better me, all around, then things started kind of happening in my favor. I was thinking to myself, these people are perfect. They never get it wrong. No, we're human beings. We all do, man. So if we can all understand that, the difference is that we just pick ourselves up and keep moving forward. And when you can keep doing that and strive to be a better you, eventually you're gonna be better, you know. So.
And I'm like, wow, you're
okay.
212.
So if there ever really was a moment where like I thought, okay, wow, it was, I took like about an hour and a half nap, a 2-hour nap, something like that. This morning, last night, after the gala dinner. I had a nice meal in me. I fell asleep for like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I woke up and the very first thought is, oh my God, I just won the Mr. Olympia 212.
No,
and it was like a very quick little like, oh my gosh, I just won the 212 Mr. Olympia. And it was like, I gotta get to this photo shoot. And it was like, and then it was just like, carry on with yourself, like, dude, like don't get too high on these kind of things. Like, appreciate them.
Walk like this.
Like, yeah, like appreciate them and be grateful and thankful for these opportunities, these moments in your life, and understand the responsibility that comes behind it, but just carry on being you.
Some people need to be motivated to work harder maybe at something, and then some people need to be like reeled back in. And I'm one of those people that's like, I'm an extremist. Like, I go all in for whatever it is, right? And so that was another thing that changed too. Whether it be talking to MJ, I had conversations with him, or whether it be Hani, who's my nutritionist and coach and trainer. Like, I've had talks with several influential people in my life who was kind of like, hey man, like, maybe you just need to chill a little bit. Stop stressing so much. You're actually kind of getting in your own way. So just kind of calm it down and just like take it easy a little bit. So instead of, you know, telling me, hey, get up and go, like you need to work harder, like that's almost not good for me. That's also putting, that's putting fuel on the fire, because the fire is already burning inside. I'm passionate about this. I want to be the best I can be all around in anything.
You had to tap the brakes.
I had to tap the brakes, dude. I had to slow it down and just be like, stop stressing, man. You're good. Like, you need to know who you are. You need to know that you work hard. You need to already know that and believe it, and stop thinking that you're not working hard enough. Because really, I was working too hard, which, you know, that sounds silly, right?
You're digging a deeper hole.
You are, man. So you can work really hard, but you can work really hard in the wrong direction. And I think that was what I was doing, is I was self-sabotaging myself because I wanted to be great. You know what I mean? So when I stopped thinking like, you gotta be great, you gotta be perfect, and I said, just be Derek Lunsford from Indiana. Like be the nobody Derek from Indiana, and just be a good person, man. That's it. And just have fun with this, and you do it because you love it, right? And when I started doing it because of that, man, things just started, you know, going in my favor.
Cookies would be even better.
Oh my God. I love cookies, man.
Derek is a karaoke king.
Give me the mic. This is where all the gains come from, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Jelson's stealing all the rights. Come on now.
I have a video.
You know I used to sing in high school? I did. I was in the choir. It's like this. Big pump day. I sang Hercules, Go the Distance. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, let me take you through it. Every rep. Come on, right now. Sick. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
MJ, we're gonna go karaoke.
Cheers to everyone. Score.
I think when I just took a step back and was like, accepted myself and let my pride and ego down and was like, hey man, you're not the perfect guy you want to be, or wish that you could be. I just said, okay, that's fine. I'll just be Derek then. How about that? And I'll just try to do the best I can every day. It was such a weight lifted off my shoulders. It was like, now I don't have this pressure to be perfect, to be this great somebody. I can just be me. And then in turn, it happened to where I became that guy I wanted to be just because I was myself and stopped trying to be somebody I wasn't.